event in Winnipeg. Damage was extensive throughout several neighborhoods in the city. The effect of the storm was obvious throughout the neighborhood. Broken branches, leaves, and other debris scattered throughout. WeatherLogic's reporting it was a supercell thunderstorm that hung over parts of the city for about an hour that caused the damage, expecting it to be costly as the storm produced tennis ball-sized hail and wind gusts of roughly 90 kilometers an hour. One of the people to experience it firsthand, Michael Tice. He and his wife dashed outside to save their garden in the midst of the downpour.
And we started putting the covers down, and in the time that we could get the covers down on the 5 raised beds here, it went from peas to being nickel size to being golf balls, like jagged golf ball size.
Tice explained him and his wife actually took shelter underneath the cover located on the last raised bed, saying they didn't want to risk trying to make it the few feet to the house due to the hailstones.
We were 4 feet apart, and I could see my wife's face, and we were yelling at each other, but we couldn't even hear what each other were saying.
City crews have been working on cleanup since last night, with efforts continuing Friday. The city of Winnipeg encouraging residents to report damaged or downed trees to 311 or by submitting a service request online. As of 3 p.m. Friday, the city had logged 330 downed trees or broken branches, 28 malfunctioning traffic signals, 18 flooded catch basins, and a single backed up sewer as a result of the weather incident, with emergency tree work likely continuing into the weekend. In Winnipeg, Morgan Majeski, City News.
So we just had a hell of a hailstorm.
We got caught in it.
Yeah, we were caught in it. Look at the size of some of this. So we heard the first of it starting, and we ran outside to get the covers on the garden. Look at everything. The apple tree just got shredded. Ugh, all the pears got knocked off. Look at these. This 10 minutes ago, this was a beautiful fresh apple. Holy cow, did that come down hard. So we wanted to put the covers on the garden, as we've done a couple times already, to save the garden this season. Look at this. And oh, how are the squash? Even the squash got chunks taken out of them. So we wanted to save the garden. Oh my goodness. And it started coming down so hard, and that big stuff started coming, like those golf ball sized. So I was just sitting underneath here. Whoa. Everything just got shredded. Oh man, all the foliage is gone. Look at how deep. So much hail. Whoa. Neighbor's tree split. So it's been quite a bit of cleanup, but you're maybe wondering, so did it work? Did we save the garden? And the short answer is yes. The covers worked for the annual vegetable garden, and after a little bit of trimming back some of the branches that were hanging outside underneath the covers, all the tomatoes are still doing awesome. The beets and the peas here doing just fine. Peppers took a little bit of beating because that last bit of cover didn't get down, but yeah. Overall, our strategy that we put in place anticipatory for hail a few years ago really paid off for us. It was actually worth the bruising to come out. The squash, on the other hand, here is going to have to ripen as is.